gonna have to get these nails cut down or off when I go. I can't take it no more. I can't even make jewelry or nothing with them. I can't do any like little things that I want to do with them. So again, we're gonna start this off real quick by getting into the scripture. Uh, Justice prevailed, wrongs corrected, justice being served in court, case one. So let's see. We're just gonna go back where we were because I didn't get to go into Matthew, and I'm not gonna make this part too long. It just is something that kind of, whatever. So destruction of Jerusalem, the end of the world. I feel like this is okay, so this could be what's going on right now even. Okay, I don't know what today is. It's a damn shame. Okay. So I don't know. I feel like it is you that killeth the prophets. I feel like we talking about this Mommy Wata energy. This is this energy that gets these men attached to them, promising them fame and fortune. But this energy can't do that. The only reason why what Mami Wata can do that is her attachment to the Empress. This is why Mami Wata is the head energy. You could say it's the reader, or you could just say it's the entity. I know what God showed me, and this is how I navigate through the world today, being someone who is somewhat bound or blinded at times. All right. And it works for me every time. There ain't nobody that can come back and say anything about what I've done and what the work that I do here. All right. So with this energy here of this Wata energy in the upright, this is somebody that made a deal with some kind of entity or something here. All right. With this Six of Swords, they wanted to send somebody away. Somebody's not going to go away. But we got the Ten of Wands here. Something was burdensome. They just lighten the burden here. So they making you think that everything is A-okay. This is them making somebody think that something is A-okay. I'm just going over this real quick because something told me to go here. We got the Ace of Swords, but something is lying. They're not. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Somebody's lying about something, manipulating something. Okay, these are people that's watching this shit close, right? So these are China-based or Russia. I don't know what they are, but when we talk about fighter planes and jets, then we have like the Apache American, flying vassals or whatever that would be named after Indian tribes, right? In the military. So we have but we have these missiles, and we have these what other fighter jets are we talking about? Like Russia had the one that they said crashed or let out some fuel or something on another flying, I can't remember, guys. Within the past week or so, this was on the media, okay? And let out that exhaust. I feel like that's something, a key word, something of somebody blinding someone, or you know, jumping in front of somebody and then like kind of putting fog, because I think that was coming up a lot last week. Fog energy, making something foggy so somebody can't see. So it's letting out some type of exhaust or information. This could be a lot of people with, whether this is the new Green Deal energy or this natural gases or natural energies from these heifers or cows. Again, there's only one holy cow, but they don't treat it like that. Okay, so these people want to be the holy cow energy, or looked at as that energy, or referenced as that energy. So we got this energy here of a mermaid, a dark mermaid, a siren, or something right here in the upright. Okay, so this could be this energy of someone who is of water too. Okay, but they are trying to smoke this energy out, or these are pretty dark. This is a pretty dark deck anyway. But this could be like that little mermaid energy or whatever. Okay, because that was a heavy energy that was here. Um, I feel like this is a lot of things, political on all arenas, entertainment, Disney. I feel like this is all on, that's the way that I see. So there's definitely has to be some kind of media energy tied to me, or there might be a God energy that's close to me. Being that Venus energy, I feel with the helmet on and the Colosseum energy, but it's just like little nodules or little knots. But we see on this energy here, there's antennas coming out, right? So I feel like there's two-way energies, okay? People might be able to see me. I feel like that's, if you look at the shape of a Roman Colosseum, it's kind of the same shape of that thing that's sitting on her head. The old Venus clay forms. I'm not talking about no images in no books. Now, when we talk about this Wata energy, this antennas or this Medusa, or that could be good or bad, okay? She was one of the most beautiful at one time, but somebody might be getting sat down here, okay? Somebody could have braids in their hair and they may be getting sat down because of the things that they were doing, or maybe in a court case or something like this. I don't know, because of them, the way that they're driving or the way that they're speaking. Because again, now we have somebody that might be stuck in a land that the people don't speak the English. Now I could be stuck in tarot world here where the people don't speak the same language, but I know their codes now. I know how, what they're really talking about when they're talking about certain things, and they don't like that. And I feel like the fact that they have the power to try to silence me while they grow, or while they watch me and they're able to express what they're saying out to thousands and thousands of people, they keep me limited to one or two or 20 views at the most. You see, so this either somebody feeding off of my information, keeping me restricted so people can't hear my part, or them taking my words and manipulating the story to make it sound the way that they want to make it sound. Now, all these people don't have to come to my YouTube channel, but I'm pretty sure if these people were being watched like they're watching me, somebody would see them doing that, or you will see them doing what it says here with the divination, or their murmuring, or their meditation. It's like these people are hooked on one accord. Naturally and organically, some of us may have been, but you may have lost track of your twin, and I feel like it's these people that got in between here. All right, because these antennas, even we look at Venus with that helmet, her antennas don't stretch out. It's more so one-sided or unrequited, where everybody is watching her. With these energies, they're able to get these tentacles out in these men, make deals or connections with them, and it could be on a two-way street. Or these feminines can see what these masculines are doing to rat them out or blackmail them, or try to play God to them instead of them dealing with the earthly mother or Gaia, right? Or having them, I mean, again, there could be an energy where they were dealing with both, but I feel like, again, this energy could promise that, but the connections that I feel the masculines have made with me made them that already. So we're talking about that kind of organic energy, where China or somebody assisted these women and hooked them up to some type of antennae mindset to have them be able to connect to these men, or blackmail these men and then got them in on a deal. Because if you read what the Mami Wata energy is, it's an entity that comes in and breaks up homes and families or connections, and then tells these people to pay homage to her, and that she will promise them fame. But she really can't do that without the energy of the Empress, or the feminine energy that is the most high energy. So this is why they could try to be keeping somebody restricted here. Also sowing seeds of discourse between the two, finding out a story, making it sound this way to make this person react this way and this way and this way. And this is how I feel like they're trying to say, oh, well, you're this lesser guy or something like that. No, it just means that I don't have to, you don't tell me what I can talk about and what I can't talk about, and how I can navigate and tell my story. That's you, demigod energy. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? And even if we're not even talking that's the lower caste gods, okay? That I feel like we're talking about here. So this energy is in reverse, okay? They may be trying to reach themselves back up to the top here, all right? But I feel like somebody is lacking this Ace of Cups. So this may be masculine, feminine, any energy trying to get back towards the real Ace of Cups, but they can't get access here. And I feel like it's because one of these people made a deal with some energy or entity here, okay? One of these entities could be attached to your spouse, your mate, okay? Trying to be close to you, okay? And restrict you from other entities or communication with other energies here, okay? But again, somebody has been blocked from the cup here, from an Ace of Cups energy, okay? And then we also have this Nine of Cups here, but it's this Nine of Cups only got one cup here, but there's these little, things going from this cup here. So I don't know if they're trying to make little antennas, or these are different avenues or something to get to this Ace of Cups, because people realizing that those other cups might not be suffice, okay? I feel like what we're talking about is like a couple years ago, they were saying some celebrities had these leg monitors on or something like this. Now, I feel like, again, at some point in time, this shit was just navigating on a certain level. And then these interruptions came from these siren energies or these other feminine energies. But now they're trying to cast out the real feminine energy, you know what I'm saying, and make them be these conduits for people to be able to go to. But it sows deceit and confusion and miscommunication. And then people start lashing out and they say things out of anger. It's not like, oh my gosh, I don't want you to leave me behind, but there's shit tied up with families and stuff that's supposed to be a secret. These people are supposed to be able to meet in private and discuss these things or something like this. There may be wrongs that were done that people were trying to right, but these people are trying to force this kind of miscommunication or restrict people from speaking to each other here. Maybe trying to now put protective service, but is it really? Or are they still allowing other entities to come in and feed off of somebody's energy? Okay. Now they're trying to be protective over something, but it's to hide what they are doing. Okay, because somebody may be touching the world with their gifts. Okay, and then also we have somebody was throwing salt on somebody's name. So these could be people that painted out while they have me restricted or my voice restricted online and my algorithm messed up, or other people too. I'm just saying, I can only speak for what I see. It's more thorough that way, so that other people that may be making these claims that I don't know about, or going to other sources talking about these claims, people can see that even though they're not getting in contact with me, we're speaking about the same thing here. All right, people messing up, throwing salt on your name. Again, a person, like I said, I don't know if this person is still on the same wavelength, but one of my twins is somebody that speak a lot about this. I feel like in their music, and we just gonna keep it like that. So we got spell work. So these people been doing work could mean that these people have connections in courthouses, and they could be linked to these lawyers and judges, and they could either be paying, they can pay for play, okay? Or these people are blackmailing some of these judges here. And this might be why we have all this false judgment here. Again, with this Five of Cups against scholars, or keeping people from teaching, or keeping people from being able to be in school or something like this, causing people to want to have to pick up and move. We got the evil eye, or looking at people shady. We got people having access to people in their home. They could be giving them shots and stuff like this on accord with their parents. Like if your parents you don't really deal with your parents, but excuse me, these people get in with your earthly parents, your biological parents that you don't even know, some of you, because you might have been adopted, whatever it is. Okay, I feel like they could get in touch with someone calling themselves your parents, like little orphan Annie, okay, so that they can get her back or get something or whatever from her. All right, and then these people give access here to be able to do this, to sedate you and stuff like this. Okay, to be able to slip things into to your food or drink, or messages that are coming through to you through readers, okay, or whatever it will be. There's a lot of spiritual shit going on, but there's, in the book of Enoch, it talks about these particular people that won't know about it. But again, it's kind of like I'm on the wavelength of two worlds almost, right? So, the restrictions being placed on me, I don't know, it could be why somebody is being brought up real high, and the other people that are real, what do you call it, patriotic, the patriots or whatever, are being silenced and hunted down. Okay, because I feel like this is an overthrow. This is an overtake. Now, somebody could have signed some deals or not know about something. There's some connections when this G7 shit first happened, or Biden and China and Russia was all dealing with things, but something could have separated here. Now we see supposedly, allegedly, Russia and China coming back together, but I don't know what Biden doing. But whatever. Somebody could be calling you an impersonator, but you're not. Okay, they're just doing all this shit behind closed doors in these secret meetings with these secret groups or whatever, to try to deter people from listening to someone. So this is what they'll do, to try to say that you're crazy or something, and have these secret court hearings or something like this. Okay, a lot of these people are going into court and getting a smack on the wrist or something like this. I don't know. Okay, a lot of these women could be looked at as these men because they may be linked to them, or they connected to them. I'm just saying, since they left here, they're somewhere. Okay, and these could be divination abusers, people like Mommy Wata, that have already announced this on her channel, that she knows how to pull on people's energy. This could be a plus for her, me saying this. I don't deal with none of this shit. I don't think I do, not to my knowledge. All right, but I feel like this is they said, unless they get paid, or unless they really need to know something. So, or unless you really jealous and you want to meet a divine masculine, or you want to beat another feminine, then people will go off of, we already know, if people can't tell what you're doing, then people can go off the course here. And these may be people that really want to marry these people or connect with them for money, right? But they're saying you do, but you're not getting money from any of these people, even though you possibly should be. Okay, but I feel like justice could prevail. I just hope it's in the right direction, because somebody wanted to have somebody as a blood sacrifice. This could be somebody that they cut off from society or something like this, so that they can have access to this person's energy and have it like this person is crazy, but really these people just want to feed off of someone's creativity, their energy, their livelihood. They want to sit with a crown or something that don't belong to them. It's something like this, but they have to first make you look so-called crazy. This is something that was talked about in Hollywood. I think it goes in a different way with these people that are elites, or supposedly rich or something like that. It could be a sad situation to have a lot of power and not have the presence in the world, and not have the participation, or not have the actual physical assistance here. or financial assistance. So a lot of times these people is playing with money, but these are the same game changers that are the ones that know how to steal people's inheritance, especially these children that are looked off as cut off or rogue, or they're a troublemaker or a rebel or something like this. So again, this is what I'm picking up, because it's saying sacrificing the livelihood or lives of others for personal gain. This is what I feel like this person down here did. Okay. This person was in a reverse and this person did this. Or even this dark mermaid here. This could be somebody that's dark or dark skin. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Um, this could be what this is here. All right. And it says making deals with elites for fame and success and fortune and money. Now, again, like I said, this sound like the same energy of the Mami Wata energy. And again, Wikipedia taught me a lot about the energy. I read the whole thing and I'm like, okay, now I see exactly what this is. It's heavy manipulation, spell work, something with the justice system here. Because these people are tied in or looked at as powerful, but they're not God. They're playing God or want to be God. They could have took out gods and took their energy, and this is why they seem so powerful or so tapped in. They want to make it seem like they have the same knowledge of somebody that would be a child of God, but I feel like they're feeding off the children of God mentally, going through your Akashic records, or there could be secret programs that some of us have been under since a child, and they have that could just mean that they have access to certain files that some of you 20 years before we're hearing about biometrics, these people have already been doing biometrics on you. Okay. And so they could have a scan of things that they could have had you marked up to a monitor where they can see everything you do. And then again, if you come against some of these other people, they can try to use that against you in some kind of way in the court of law. So I feel like this is a version of sealed documents, or some of these documents I feel like these people could have that they took from places. Now, this could be to protect you, or some of this shit could have been to harm you. Okay. I just feel like that's just what it is. Okay. So again, they could be calling some people stalkers, but these are helpers. Whatever. Okay. Again, your PC, your phone, they lied because your PC and your phone and stuff like this. If you're signed up for Instagram or Snapchat or something like this, there's other things there that they have access to your phones and stuff. They can tap into it and hear everything you're doing whenever you're doing it. So make it hard for people that are even speaking on the truth in private areas to even do so. Okay. I feel like that's why, like, they might be having some of these private gatherings where you got to trust the people enough to leave your phone somewhere before you come in. Okay. Um, it's really about cutting off some kahunas here. All right. Like we were just talking about here. But with this information or this, it's almost like Plankton getting the SpongeBob the fucking secret sauce. Okay. That would be a dangerous thing for Plankton to have the damn secret sauce. Okay. This is what this is. They hooking these people up to stuff that was supposed to be preserved for certain individuals that were righteous, upright, tried, and true. And they're persecuting the tried and true, and they are letting loose because they all are on one accord. They have crimes, or these people have to do some type of crime here to get into whatever this is, to know that, hey, if you say that about me, motherfucker, we got this. So they have a file on these people of maybe some messed up stuff that they've done here. Okay. So that they can be able to blackmail them when they join these particular groups here. I feel like something just got out of hand. People can be threatening you in different ways. Okay. Social media is a certain way. By putting certain things in your feed here. Okay. People could be, they thinking they trying to help you out, but you may like yourself the way you are, or you might just want to do what the fuck you want to do with your body. But somebody might even be trying to say you can't get into something because of the way you look, or how if you're plus size or something like this. Okay, so every once in a while they got to show you one girl that's like that, all right, and promote that. But I feel like also some of these men or these feminines feel like they can own some of us. They know our history, they know about us, they've been watching us, are jealous of us our whole life, because we might be like you could be like the 11 out of the group with the Stranger Things, right? And so now that something is going on and things are given somebody's giving access or authority over the people as they're going to exit something or walk away from some industry or intricacy, you know what, these people may be secretly competing with you, pointing out things about you while they're watching you in your home 24 hours a day that will make you unfit for something just because they want it here. So I feel like there's something going on. It's just really all this energy of these serpents and these brooding vipers. Okay, this is what I feel John the Baptist was speaking about. Now, again, when I think about that name John, I told you my Uncle John, and then I saw that there keeps this energy about John the Baptist and a Gotti energy, John Gotti. But I feel like they that feminine energy that was used to take down the mob or whatever. But I'm just thinking, it's like these people partner up with the government, but our government is not the government no more. This is it seems like some shit has been infiltrated here. I'm just telling y'all what I feel like I'm picking up here. And this is why it's making it so hard for some of us that even a year ago, you might have been in an okay energy. You might have been manifesting. You might have been able to get things done, even if you're, not physically moving, but you might have been able to manifest or get certain things done that you're not anymore because somebody is losing power here over some group here. Okay. All right. That could have even wanted you to be that sacrificial lamb this lifetime. Okay. Um, or me or whatever this is. Okay. So again, it says Jesus left the temple and was going away when his disciples came forward to show him the building of the temple. So again, somebody could be building something here. I'm not even going to read that much here, y'all. Okay. But I know we were supposed to be in 26. All right. So we have the destruction of Jerusalem. So this could be a place here. The signs of the last days. So this could be something that we come into here. There's a second coming of Christ here. Okay, the need of watchfulness. So this is a very important time for a lot of us to be watchful here. But if you're being attacked by these I heard antigens, I don't even know. Okay, or you're being attacked or overspoken, or your voice is being brought down over these other feminine energies that have all these followers that they can manipulate the minds of these people. Even if these collective energies are watching all of you, these women can get together one day, get a download or an email, and that day they go on one accord to blast something. They're almost trying to blast the Holy One or the Chosen One or wisdom out of the park here. All right. You could already be somebody that's overwhelmed. I know I am. You know what I'm saying? Because it can seem lonely. It can seem like there's not nobody helping. It could be seeming like a lot of this. It also leaves you not knowing where to go. It's always nice to have some type of, I feel like the Bible is that for me. But again, if I'm not on one accord with my soul tribe, if somebody's disconnecting that, we all work kind of like together. Just like Jesus worked with his disciples. So I feel like this is what they're doing. They're cutting me off from prominent members or mentors or something, because we have mentors in reverse here that are supposed to guide someone. This is like a lost prince or a lost, because we seen even in that coat of arms that the black prince and the red dragon is caught up in a little bubble under the feet of the under the feet of the lion with the feet of the bear and the unicorn, which also could be wisdom. Okay, so this again, this could be something about a father energy here in a child. Okay, is what I'm picking up, or an uncle or something in a child. Okay, because John, I think it's John the Baptist, if I'm not, or Baptiste. Okay, that was complaining about these women, thinking that they are the ones that can conduct or kind of pick who goes to heaven and who goes to hell. They are the end all, say all, and they are not. Even though they're well tapped in with science and technology, they still are not. All right, some of these people are just a hunk of some type of defective dictator type of narcissistic energies here. They know what kind of weight they're starting to hold right now. This is a takeover. All right, so they're being very haughty about this. Okay. Damn. Because it was the first already had to be the takedown, I feel like, around COVID and before COVID, of prominent members, celebrities and stuff like this, and politicians possibly. But now, since everybody's kind of like on one accord, on one level right now, all right, like again, there's this movie saying that that's what they want this to be in sometime in the future, is everybody being on the same level, no nothing, no famous people, no nothing here. Okay, but this is just making me think here. It's like a negative, like a Satan, Nine of Pentacles, dark energy that is going to see who they can, seeking to see who they can devour in order to store up something for just themselves. If you notice with the Nine of Pentacles, she's sitting there with all them pentacles and them grapes and shit hanging on the fence and that stuff like this. But I don't think it's all hers. I feel like this is somebody that went and canvassed and devoured things from people. They used their gifts to do wicked things. They could have got some of these men tracked up in some of that shit, and that's why these men can't come back to the good side, or they feel like they can't, with their sins or whatever. Okay, but it's like I guess these people have to believe that these do some things to protect themselves, okay? And just don't believe the hype. Same thing with me. So we got the exhortation to vigilance, okay? So the need for watchfulness in the exhortation to vigilance here. What does it say? Who don't, okay, the Son of Man will come. It says, who dost thou think is the faithful and the prudent servant, whom his master has set over his household to give them their food in due time? Blessed. All right. Now we know blessed means smeared with blood. So I don't know. Maybe somebody's not getting their fill with something here. Okay. If you look up that word, blessed, it could, that's why I don't like using it, because it can mean smeared with blood. Okay. Is that servant whom his master, he comes, shall find so doing. Amen. I say to you. Okay. Such and such and such. All right. So I just want to read the heads of these. It says the parables of the 10 virgins. Okay. So again, 10 virgin energies. This could be having something to do with chastity or something like this. Or some people taking some type of, I say earth, oath or something like this. It could be 5 women and 5 men or something like this. Then will the kingdom of heaven be like 10 virgins who took their lamps. The lamps could be your light. Okay. That could be irritating their demons. They could be trying to take your light here. They could be trying to provoke you or bully you like they did 11, okay, to make her act out in a certain sense because she was the most powerful, so on and so forth, okay, so that they can be like override her or get her locked up or put away or something like this, okay. Amen. I say to you, he will set him over all the goods. But if that wicked servant says to himself, my master delays his coming, and begins to beat his fellow servants and to eat and drink with drunkards. Okay, so again, this could be somebody that don't think that there's a coming. Didn't we say that yesterday? That somebody's trying to say nobody's coming, nobody's coming. You got to get up and do something yourself or something like this. Okay, so like I said, I feel like somebody wants you to feel that way, or they want somebody to feel abandonment, right? Some of you that, it might be choppy with your connection because these people are fucking with these 5G towers and all this other shit around you. So you may feel like you disconnected and you did something wrong with God, and you might get fearful, or you might get angry, or you might feel the need to have to say something to these people or something like this. Again, it's just the way that it is. Again, this is why they try to make sure that oh shit, hold on. I don't want to crack that. This is what they want to sow discord. That's what I was just posting a minute ago. Okay, they're trying to make it seem like somebody abandoned you so you can say something public because they know all eyes is on some of you. Now you might not be, a worldwide rapper or something like Tupac, but that's what I said. This time, in order to defeat God or battle against God, they wanted to make sure that they didn't have somebody that was already exalted. They wanted to make sure this person looked like a nobody, right? And that no ones that have to say so here, okay? So again, they could try to turn off your light, or they could be trying to manipulate or mess with